Good evening, folks. Bradley Cross here, BJC Outdoors. Hey, we're down here. We did it, man. We're out here to do this night trip. Got the bugs are bad, man. Probably ain't gonna do a whole lot of talking because I'm gonna keep my face covered up with this mask and keep the lights down as much as I can. We're gonna try to drag 4 planter boards. I'm gonna try this, man. This is all new to me, so y'all get to ride along with me. You get to see me fail or succeed. Let's hope we catch some fish and hope everything goes well. But if y'all see the video, it did. So I'm gonna get these baited up. I'm using skipjack on 2 and a bluegill on 2. I probably gonna end up leaning more toward the bluegill. I got a lot of bluegill. I don't have many skipjack, but we're gonna try both. And like I said, I know they hit bluegill last time I was out here in the evening time. So we're gonna try this and see what happens. So y'all stay tuned. All right, folks, we got them all out. I can actually see my planter boards with these new lights I got on here. Having to watch out for these bass boats. I ain't worried about nothing coming from the back, but up front I gotta be careful. I got we're fishing in 8 to 12 foot, which is very shallow. I got my sonar turned off because I know where I'm at. I know the depth in here is pretty close. Anywhere we go, we're just dragging shell beds. What we're gonna do. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, man, because I know these catfish come up shallow. I turn my sonar off so I can won't spook any fish. I'm gonna turn these lights down, and if we get a bite, man, I'll be right back with y'all. I'm not gonna fish very long tonight. I got work tomorrow, but probably about an hour and a half. That's all I'm gonna give it. I can make one drag up through here in about an hour and a half, and it's the area that I want to check. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna stay out here too long. Like I said, I just want to come try this and see if I, make sure everything works, man. Because a lot of things can go wrong at night, and if something's gonna happen, it'll happen at night. You gotta wear that life jacket, man. I always wear it at night. It's good to wear it in the daytime, but in summertime I don't wear mine that much, but in the wintertime I wear it all the time, and especially at night. I took it off when I got over here just so I could drench my clothes out a little bit. I was soaking wet already from sweating under this thing. I don't know what these bugs are, man, but I do know they're not mayflies, and I can handle these. Uh-oh, folks, here comes that boat with the music. They must do this every night. See if we get another one of them wrap bites. Oh, got something going on that board. Maybe he hung up. Nah, ain't a lot to get hung up over here in this area. You have some. A lot of times you will run across a mussel, and it'll roll that mussel over. But a lot of times it cuts your line too. But there ain't many mussels up here. I don't even like fishing around them, but there are a few. Well, no wrap bite. I'm surprised at the people out here playing at night, man. I seen some jet skis come through. They didn't have no lights on. That boat there don't have any running lights on. And people out here bass fishing at night, man. That's why I like the fall time, winter time. You don't have to deal with a lot of that. It don't bother me that much. Our river's so wide right here, and there's certain areas of the river I don't even try to fish on the weekend. Just about all of it's bad on the weekend, but you can find some places during the week, especially in the evening, where don't nobody bother you. But like I said, there's still a lot of people out playing even at nighttime. Bugs ain't as bad as I thought they'd be. They're pretty bad right at dark, but they done settled down a lot. I got a moth in here. He keeps trying to make out with my mic, but other than that, everything's good. But he'll finally figure out it ain't real. It's peaceful out here at night, man. I mean, other than, you know, a few bugs getting on you. They're not biting bugs. You know, that's one thing about mosquitoes. You know, if you're on the bank, they'll eat you up. Or if I was real up close to the bank, they'd be on me. But you out here in the, you know, the middle of the river, you know, 300 or 400 yards off the bank, the mosquitoes don't bother you. I think we got a small fish on that right there. Yep. He ain't no baby, which I'm pulling up current. First fish tonight, man. We'll take him no matter what it is. He ain't no big one, but he's a start. Gotta start somewhere for sure. So let me get you over here. Little blue cat. How you hooked there, boy? Oh, hey, you hooked good. Hey, come on now. You know I can't say good. Nice blue. Young guy. You done been hooked in an eye. You ain't got an eye. You didn't have an eye before I hooked you in an eye. Man, I tell you what, when I cut that bright light on, them bugs go crazy. Yeah. There he is, folks. First fish tonight. Little chubby female. Tell you what, I couldn't make it without this buff, that's for sure. Got one on right there, folks. Yep. Oh, you going, boy? You going? Get me in that other line for sure the world, ain't you? He's trying his best to mess me up. He may already have. Yep, he done got in that line too. I think. It feels like it. That's a better fish for sure. He ain't no monster, but hey, we ain't picky, man. Did you make a mess, boy? No? Let me get this thing situated. I found a path I want to run here. I got 2 bites at the same time. So I think we may have found something. Gotta find the right shells, folks. They're not on all of them. Man, look at that hook pop right out. All right. You gonna be nice? You're a male, probably not. Hey, now, come on, man. Nice blue right there, folks. Oh, I don't know, man. It may be a female. Hard to tell. She got a little head. Skinny like one of them postponed male, though, but I think that is a female. Well, all right, let's get her back. Getting bigger. Whew. Tell you what, man, these bugs are relentless. At least they're not biting. They're not a biting bug. At least they ain't got wings 3 inches wide, like a mayfly. We can tolerate them for a little while. There we go, folks. And these fish bite funny at night. I think I done figured out pretty good fish right there. I think I done figured out what's going on. I'm pulling too fast. I slowed down to 3. Started getting some bites. Yeah, that's a good fish right there, Blee. Oh, don't do that. No, it ain't that big. Just playing with my emotions. Good fish though. Come here. Oh. Can't tell how they hooked. I can't see that hook at night. Thank you. May have slung water all over y'all. Oh man, that's a good fish. Alright. They're getting bigger, folks. I had to slow down. I think I was trying to pull too fast. I ain't got a lot of time. But if you're doing things wrong, it don't matter how much time you got. So I slowed down. Oh. From 7 to 3, from 0.7 to 0.3, and I got 2 bites real quick. So, man, that thing right there, I don't even know how I got you. You were barely hooked, but you got hooked in a good part of the lip. Old lip hook. All right, man. Starting to like this night stuff. I've always loved fishing at night. I just don't like dealing with the bugs. When you're working in the currents, terrible during the day, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gonna be nice to me? I'll be nice to you, I promise. Hey. Alright, folks, there she is. Yeah. That's probably a male right there, it looks like. Well, alright, let's get him back. Maybe they'll keep getting bigger. They're gonna have to hurry. Oh, bass boats, man, they'll come through here running wide open with no lights on. Nothing but their bow and stern light. And I'm like, man, you gotta be running on hope or dope. And I believe it's more dope than hope, because it's just dangerous, man. Well, all right, man. I'm tickled to death. You know, I sprayed my boat out, hoping it keeps on the bugs down. Because, you know, bugs are attracted to light and smells, from what I understand. It definitely didn't help. They still came to the lights. They've died down a lot, though. Like I said, I can handle them as long as they're not biting bugs. And them old mayflies, man. Well, all right. I'm going to get this one baited back up. See if we can get us another one. So far, everything's come off of bluegill except one. So, the bluegill is working at night. I do have skipjack on. I don't even remember which ones now. But, I do know that one hit a skipjack. But I done got my bearings crossed of which one's which. But, as long as they hitting both, that's all that matters. Maybe we'll run up on old big girl before we have to get out of here. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I'd stay here all night. Or, you know, I'd just keep hunting until I found her. But, like I said, this is a trial and error short trip. And so far, we're doing all right. Get one over here, folks. Yep, that's a good one right there, Blake. You're pulling some drag, I know that. Slow this thing down. Ah, come on now. They want to run straight to you. Yeah, one feels like it's got some meat on it. Done got in that other line. Yep. See if I can do this again. I did it earlier. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be the biggest fish of the night so far. Oh me. Oh, pulling drag again. I don't like it's got that other line tangled up in it. That ain't never good. Come on up here, big boy. Or big mama, whatever you are. Oh me. Oh. Man. Now I really screwed up. I'm hung up on my planer board. This may be bad, folks. It may be bad. I got a mess here, folks. Tangled up in my planer board. I got two other rods there. I'm gonna fool around and lose this fish. What a mess. Come up here, let me get you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on up here. I'm gonna have everything in my net. Oh man. I tell you what. If it goes wrong, it'll go wrong at night, folks. Come in here. There you go. Golly. Man. Look like I ain't never done this before in my life, folks. Whew. Man, man, man. Oh, man. That's a good fish right there, though. Golly, what a mess. What a mess. That flanger board hook clip got hung in that net. Gotta keep my mask on. And it was already tangled in that other line. And it almost caused a disaster. I'm gonna have to spotlight right here until I get all this done. Alright folks, let me straighten out this mess. And it is a mess. Alright folks, I finally got that mess done. That's a big old boy right there. A big old male cat. That's what we after. That's what we come out here for. If we don't catch another one, man, that right there is that's what we came after. He's so calm, man. Which I begged him, I was like, please don't start rolling, man. I had a mess. It wouldn't have been so bad. I mean, it would have been a mess even in the daytime, but it definitely was being at night trying to see. The only good thing about daytime, I don't need my glasses out, and I ain't got my glasses, so I couldn't even see that line. All right, buddy, you be nice. There you go. That was the calmest post-spawn male I've caught this year. He never even tried to roll or anything until I started to pick him up and get him out of that net. Well folks, I got about 20 minutes left before I go, and I think since we found that one, get this bug out of my eye, since we found that one here in this stretch here, I'm gonna see if I can see where I'm at. Okay, yeah. We're gonna drag this last 20 minutes and see if we can pick us up another good one. But I tell you what, that's rough, man, when you get them tangled up at night like that. You know, your sense of direction and sense of distance is off at night, and I could have rolled that board up before he got in it, but I didn't catch it in time. But well, I'm gonna get these baited back up, and we're gonna keep on trucking for about 15-20 more minutes before we go. Folks, I had to cut line, cut more line, and cut more line. Didn't have no choice though. But fish like that, it's definitely worth it. I'll take it. I'll take it any day. The old cat stumper putting a whooping on him, man. He put a whooping on that cat stumper. He ripped it plumb up the line. I'm gonna get this one tied back up. I got the other three out, and we're gonna drag it through about 15 more minutes, and then we fix to roll out of here, man. Bad as I hate to, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I think we got one on that outside board. if he held on to it. If he is, he's a little bitty guy. Yeah, I think he's on there. No, I think he let it go. I think he's just pecking on it. No, I think he's got it. I think he's got it. Well, maybe he didn't. I was scared he's gonna get in my other line. That one taught me a lesson. I think I got one on right here. Oh, man, I think he let go of it. There's two of them that's done that in a row. There goes one. I don't think he's no big one either. It must be smaller fish that can't get the bait in their mouth. This is a big old skipjack head here. He about got it off of there. That's why I like hooking them in the lip, but that it's caused me to lose some fish hooking them through the lip like that. If you hook them through the body, they'll jerk them off there sometimes. If he hadn't knocked off the planer board and got it off there, I wouldn't never knowed it. We're still on some fish, so maybe we can pick us up another good one before we get out of here. We got about maybe 5 minutes. Awesome night so far. Shallow water shell beds. That big fish come out 8 foot. And I really wasn't paying attention to where the other ones come from, but this side of the boat's been in about 6 to 10 foot, and this side here's been in the anywhere from 10 to 12 foot, I guess. Folks, I tell you what, these bats out here, man. I don't have them to dodge these suckers. I reckon they're flying in here eating these bugs, but dodging bats and catching cats. I think we got a fish on right there. Fish or it's on one. That pop loose. There's a fish. That bat just ran into my line. I can handle the bugs, but I don't like them bats, man. There we go. Well, I thought he was gonna take it down. Yeah, I think he's got it. That one's got it too. Oh man, that one come off. Man, why you gonna do me like that? Man, I only got 2.5 minutes left. That one hit over there. I don't think it was that big of a fish. This one here hit like a pretty good one. I'm not even gonna throw this one back out. It's very hard to do when they're biting. We finally found them. It's time to go. Well, I mean, we found them first thing, but we found the speed. Found the speed that we need to be pulling. 0.3, man. I gotta remember that you gotta pull slow at night. I should have known that, because I mean, I figured the fish will be more active at night, and I'm sure they are. But they probably, you know, they feed by smell and vibration, but I'm sure in the daytime a lot of your bites come from just reaction bites, you know, them seeing it, because they can see, you know. But at night you got to pull slow so they can find it. Now, I wish I could have pulled downstream, but like I did the other evening when I was out here. But I'll be honest with you, at night I usually start as far as I'm gonna go from the truck, and I work my way toward the truck, and that's what I did tonight. So don't like getting further away from the truck at night time. All right, folks, we finna wrap this one up, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here while I can, and get on back to the truck. I got about a 3-mile ride back, and I'm gonna get these up, and bad as I hate to, man, I hate to leave biting fish. I hate that more than anything. But anyway, I appreciate y'all riding along with me, and hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll catch you on the next one, and God bless you.